We are going to talk about LILIAN Towers. Over 85% of people I talk to, they are adamant and saying that Lilian Githunguri, whom the tower was named, was the wife to Stanley Munga Githunguri. No. Lilian Nyagodhie Githunguri was the mother to Stanley Munga Githunguri. He built that building to honor his mother. Now, if you look at that picture, the building was made in the shape of a corn comb. It was made in a shape of a corn comb. The person whom people mistake with the Lilian Nyagodhie Githunguri is Mrs. Elizabeth Munga. I have already recorded a tape where I say it is called Stanley Githunguri, the person who hurt Moi's heart. I'll say it briefly, but you can still go and watch it. Elizabeth Munga was, first of all, a policewoman. When she reached the rank of sergeant, she was working with the presidential escort. When she was working with the presidential escort, she was assigned the duties of, is it housemaiding? Is it whatever? But nowadays, they call it housekeeper. Because housekeeper, the way I understand, is what people... Housekeeper in today's hotel industry, they say that those are the people when you go to a hotel, as you move out, they change the bed sheets, they gear the place and whatever. And that is what she used to do. But don't ask me so many questions, because her job description was that atandike kitanda cha Mama Ngina. That is, make the bed for Mama Ngina. Now, why they were not saying a bed for the president or anything, I don't know. And you see, the only person who knows the truth is Mama Ngina. I don't think she'll be open to say. But we know that in some couples, especially the elderly, there's usually different bedrooms for the couple. But hiyo ni story ya siku ingine, story ya jaba. But when I joined Special Branch, Elizabeth Munga was the head of administration in Nyati House. She was the head of administration in Nyati House at the rank of assistant commissioner, and opposite Nyati House, where we now have the Libyan House, there used to be a petrol station. So all our vehicles used to be fuel at the Githunguri's petrol station. Now back to LILIAN Towers. LILIAN Towers, Githunguri bought a plot opposite Central Police Station. But that petrol station, no, that plot opposite Central Police Station, that plot, some other people had interest in it. People like Njonjo and so on. And you know, Githunguri was not in the same camp with Moi, even though he was not politically so active, but one could judge that he was close to the Kihika Kimani team. He was close to the Kihika Kimani team because he had some interest in a woman that Moi wanted, and so I think he could not be in the same political party. So when he wanted to develop that plot, Njonjo and Moi and Kibaki's axis influenced the then minister for Lands and Development, Mr. Jackson Harvester Angaine. They influenced him to refuse and also the Minister for Local Government to refuse to approve the building of that house. Why? It was they refused to allow it because they came up with this excuse. If you have passed through GSU Place, you'll find that Thika Road is not allowed to be above the police GSU Place because they say that somebody could be spying on paramilitary camp. So they are saying if you build a tall building next to the police station, that is the excuse that he was using. But Stanley Munga Githonguri used a trick where he convinced President where he convinced President Jomo Kenyatta to allow him to build that house. And that is how he built a house where it had that shape of maize. Now, why did he choose the shape of maize? Well, I am encouraging people to talk. I do not know everything. I would encourage those who will be encouraged by my boldness to come out and also say, fill in the gaps that I have left as to why he chose the shape of a maize comb. It is true, the architecture was, it is not a coincidence, but it is a deliberate thing that the house was to look like a maize cob. Thank you.